to your singles love reading for February. I hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. And best message, please. What we're looking for is, what are you attracting? Who's looking at you? Who is offering you love? Who's standing in the background? What kind of person are they? What are they? System. They are the type of person who likes a lot of attention. And not only do they get this kind of attention, they might be funny. They have all this light around them. They're very lighthearted, very just energetic person who has a lot of growth and a lot of love to give. Loving that they have the overall abundance and wanting to show you how abundant they are within love. So they really want to show this to you as well. But yet, not only that, they are mature. Wow. So they have a lot of maturity, what they want, what they're looking at, and they're looking at you. They had dealt maybe with a lot of family issues before. They could have been married. They could be recently divorced or divorced for a long time. But however it is, it feels like they have learned a lot on their journey over here when it comes to healing with family issues. Whether it's just the family itself, getting out of that kind of bind with mom and dad, however it is, or an ex. But it does show that they have grown a lot. This is where the maturity is coming through, is the growing into what love really is. Does feel like they are a little disconnected in certain areas, so it could be really lighthearted, really going funny, and then all of a sudden they kind of shut down, you know, a little bit. Could be dealing with a water sign, but they definitely have a very playful energy. Wow. And they really want to show you this love and really want to, you know, make some time with you. It does feel like they do. They definitely want to make time for you. Yeah. They have the mental clarity and made a lot of breakthroughs. See, there's that success. They feel like they're very successful in the work, yes, in the work that they're doing. So they have a lot of success because they've had a lot of transformation, guys. So it's, you know, they feel like they have a lot of dreams coming through. Could be dealing, like I said, with a water sign. Got Scorpio, Pisces coming through. But yeah, they've made a lot of transformations within their life to be the person that they are today. And yeah, I love these breakthroughs. And coming out with, they are single and ready to mingle. Definitely feeling like this is the type of person also that you also have this retreat over here. It's like they also may like to travel a lot as well. So, but it does feel like they do have a lot of financial independence. They've, like I said, they've had a lot of major breakthroughs. Let's see what's going on over here and how they're kind of, how do they kind of view you? They view you as the divine feminine. They really do. They see that you are free, that you know, have all this nurturing love, and wow. They just see you. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. They just feel like when they see you that you might have your boundaries up. They kind of see you that, you know, hey, you've got boundaries, you know, and it's, but they do feel like, you know, you are a trustworthy person who has some inner peace within yourself, right? And they do see you as a soulmate. Wow. So definitely they do feel like you have to break some boundaries with you, right? You need to let your guard down a little bit before they can actually really 100% come in to, you know, kind of swoon you. Right, so let's get some cards over here. It's like to the point where it's like, well, you're not letting me really 100% come in because, you know, you're bound up a little bit, maybe in your shell, not allowing me in, playing hard to get. But they do see you as an overall abundance over here, and they are manifesting that they can get closer to you. But they do feel like you are putting up this boundary and this shield, so it is making a little bit of a delay and a standstill for them. Yeah. Let's see how they view you in the love cards. They say that you're worth waiting for, though, so they're just going to keep trying. Very soon, they're just going to keep, yeah. keeping it up, keeping up. They want you to know that it is safe to love, that they do want to try to win your heart, right? A lot of you might have just went through a horrible separation and you're still kind of bound tight from that, but stay optimistic about your love life, guys, right? Because they want you to know that they are safe. They are, you know, they have learned a lot of things. They are mature about what they're doing. Yeah. They want you to feel safe. They don't want to break your heart. Okay. So the overall is the gardener. They want to tend to your garden over here. They want to let you know that, you know what, we can shovel away the pains, make the breakthroughs. I'm here to nurture you, and you can nurture them. And, you know, it's a really good give and take over here when we have the gardener, because that means that you give them love, they give it back, right? You guys can do the same thing for each other. There's a lot of compatibility between the two of you. Wow. But you just really have to get past this, resolving this conflict that you have within yourself, and really find a lot of that worthiness back. And it just feels like they could really do that by just dating them. You just give them a chance, right? Or open it. Like, let's say you guys are already dating. They want you to understand, we can get, it's kind of like if we date off and on, that's kind of what it feels like. Maybe we go get coffee or something like this. They want you to open up more, right? So it could be that I've had a couple of dates with this person, but they just feel like if you let the boundaries down, you could go on more dates, right? Because it is safe to love. It's okay, right? So overall for this reading of you guys together, let's see. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I got these 3 cards coming out. So it's like they're trying to be the new love, but you have to trust because you're just not opening up yet. You got unrequited love. Look, if you guys are only dating for a couple of, you know, off and on, I mean, of course you're not going to have true love. I mean, you know, within a couple of weeks. I mean, come on. Love takes, you know, trust. It takes time, right? So, of course, it's not going to be just like, you're my love and I love you. We've dated 3 times. Okay. But the point is that it just feels like there's just not enough. I just feel like the crazy thing about this situation is that they want you to love them and they want you to do all these things and you guys have compatibility, but there's not enough attraction or chemistry for this relationship to continue to keep going on. It's like they want it so bad, but for a lot of you, you're just going to find that there's just something that, yeah, that's great. We like to go to the same mood. You're going to end up, you know what this is? This feels more like a friendship. We could be great friends because we're very compatible, but the attraction and the chemistry that you're getting off this person is not what you're looking for. You can have trust and you can, you know, they want to tend to your garden and you can, you know, cry on my shoulder and we can shovel away pains, but you can do that with a friend. So it could be that thing where like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Got it? There is a difference. I love a lot of, you know, I have a lot of friends and it's like, I do love them, right? I love my dog. I love my friends. I love my grandma, but you're not in love with them, right? So where they're trying to be in love with you, it just feels like in the end, there's just not enough chemistry for you to be in this soulmate here. They see you as a soulmate, and it doesn't mean that you're not a soulmate. Soulmates come in very different ways. You could be a soulmate with your best friend. You could be a soulmate with your grandma. You could be a soul, you know what I'm saying? Soulmate doesn't really mean anything, guys. Soulmate means that we're very compatible, we're very there. Now, if a soulmate becomes a true love, that's different. And that's just because you're there. But we have to remember we have many different kinds of soulmates. We have karmic soulmates, this soulmate, that soulmate, twin flame, soulmate, right? And just because they see you as a soulmate does not mean you are a soulmate. You have to understand that as well, because remember, it's what do they see you? They see you as a boundary. They see you as inner peace. They want you to be more trusting. They see you as a trusting person, and they see you as a soulmate. It does not mean you are a soulmate, though. We haven't gotten any other soulmate cards, right? So, just because they see you that way does not mean that it is that either. But they want to continue to try to keep making effort where I don't see the effort being made, guys. I don't see that. You could be still holding on to an ex, or just, like I said, there's just, no matter what the situation is, it's literally, there's just not enough chemistry. You could be attracted to the person, because more than likely you're not going to date someone you're not attracted to, right? At least physically, or even in the inside. They're funny, they're great, right? But when you actually start dating and stuff, the chemistry, it's all going to be about the chemistry. It could be the most attractive person on the planet, but there could be something about the chemistry that's not there. Could even be pheromones. I found this to be a huge thing. You don't smell right. I'm sorry. Pheromones are a huge thing, and they lead to tons of chemistry, right? So their pheromones might be off. Maybe they weren't wearing perfume, or they weren't wearing cologne, and then all of a sudden their pheromones came through, and you're just like, nope. That will be a huge, huge, huge thing. Pheromones. So maybe their pheromones are not there, and it kills the chemistry. That's a huge chemistry killer right there. Smells. Gotta bring it up. It's real true life. Dated this guy once. Not very many times have I dated. All I dated once. So here's my story. I dated this guy once. Super cute. Right? The only boyfriend I ever had besides my husband. Super cute. But his pheromones just always smell kind of weird. I don't know. Kind of strange. Kind of a strange story, but he always had this kind of off smell. It's really unattractive. It's not his fault. It's just the way the pheromones are made. Okay, so it says wait within a month, right? And then you'll know what's going to happen. Okay. So, and that's pretty much wait within the month of, if he hasn't come through actually yet, this will start happening within the month. So within a month means usually within a month or within this month. So take it how it is, you know how time is. So, okay, my friends, till next time.